Warm greetings to you all. Yes, happy to be part of this. And since Etienne has shared with you that before I was very shy and timid, and my life has changed, it has transformed. I'm happy that I'm going to share my story with you, and I hope and all believe that you at least connect the dots to see the transformation that I'm speaking about. I'm Nakibuule Sarah, founder and team lead Swiftsan Hygienic Solutions, an initiative that envisions at creating clean, healthy, and sustainable communities. At the age of 6, I happened to lose my mom, who was the breadwinner to our family. Together with my big sister, we resorted to living with my grandmother, who was residing in a village, a peasant farmer who wasn't earning not even $1 a day. She was troubled to take care of us. One day, I was sent from school to collect my school fees balance. When she looked at me, she broke down into tears and said, Mukama, abaana bano n'abasobola. A Luganda statement that means, my God, will I be able to take care of these children? That statement alone broke me down, that I too joined her in tears. Since I could never see my future, I couldn't see any single light at the end of the tunnel. My hope was restored in 2007 when I was admitted in Kankobe Children's Home, where I got to meet other fellow orphans like me. During our stay there, we got to share about our personal stories and realized that all of us we had similar problems. We had similar challenges. So that could motivate us to keep moving. We shared memories that made us feel loved and not make us feel alone into the journey. While there, I was sure of being in school and completing my primary level. However, I could always get worried about continuing with my high school, since in Kankobe, they were only stopping us in primary 7, which is the end of the primary level in the Uganda system of education. I could always be stressed of the way forward. That's when I met Etienne Saubon, who was a volunteer by then, who realized our challenge, who realized our pain. He came up with an initiative of founding Jangutu Some, a program that was finding sponsors to the orphans after their primary level to continue with their high school. Lucky enough, I was able to get a sponsor called Christian Horner that supported me through my high school up to my university level, where I acquired a bachelor's degree in business administration procurement from Chambogo University. After my graduation, I had the pain of changing my story and that of my family. I tried to search for jobs. However, everything was in vain. I failed to find a single job opportunity to support me change my story. That's when I joined Django International, the first senior community in Uganda. While in this community, I was able to be mentored, coached, and also had one on ones. I tried to connect with the theory that I had studied from the university using their responsibility model of training social entrepreneurs who turn challenges into opportunities. And that's when I realized that this was my turning point. I never took that for granted. I utilized the opportunity. While at Django International, I took up different roles that challenged me to better myself and my profession. First, I took up the hygiene role, where I supported fellow scholars to ensure that we live in a clean environment. Since I'm one person who loves seeing clean environments and then supporting others live free from diseases that come as a result of poor sanitation. I also took up a role of empowerment secretary that enabled me to be able to learn on how to conduct meetings. Still, while at Young International, I became a certified life coach, and I used that opportunity to support my fellow scholars to be able to better themselves and then look at their stories as opportunities. With the support of personal and professional development, I was able to identify challenges in our communities. The challenge that I identified was latrines in the slums of Kampala easily getting filled up due to the ratio of users being greater than the number of latrines, that is 25 to 1. This therefore forces them to dispose of the waste into water sources like wells and other public places, resulting into diseases like diarrhea, dysentery, typhoid, cholera, and Ebola. If to draw more light about the latrines in Uganda, here holes are dug into the soils and then a construction or in form of a building is put like a roof. But if many people utilize this, it easily gets filled up. And for the slums, there is no more space for digging new latrines. So that's why when they get filled up, they have to dispose of their waste into the trenches and they end up into public places, making it hard for these people to survive in this environment. So I co-founded Swiftsan Hygienic Solutions, where we couldn't just see the problem escalating. We therefore came up with a holistic approach of solving the problem. We started with producing Show Master as our flagship product that degrades poop, repels houseflies, and removes bad odors in latrines and toilets, hence promoting comfortability and privacy to latrine users. Our product works in a way that half liter of Show Master is mixed together with 10 liters of slightly warm water, and the mixture is poured into the latrine, where effective reaction is expected to be seen within 15 days. We are not the only actors in the sludge decomposer production industry. However, we are unique in a way that our product is fast reacting, degrades poop, repels houseflies, and removes bad odors, which promotes comfortability and privacy to users. Currently, I'm creating employment opportunities, having had the pain of unemployment. So I'm now a job creator instead of being a job seeker, where I now work with two single mothers and two youths as our support staff. So these people are able to earn a living for themselves. We work in a way that we collaborate with local leaders, together with local leaders, conduct awareness sessions to sensitize the masses about the dangers of improper human waste management, later market our product to solution-seeking customers with an aim of making sales, hence earning revenue. To date, we have been able to make sales from the start of this year of 347 bottles that has enabled us to earn a revenue of 2,891 US dollars with a profit margin of 1,445 US dollars. And this has given us hope that we can keep in business and sustain ourselves. However, we still have challenges as a business. First, it is about product certification. Our product has not yet acquired a true mark or a standard mark to be able to compete with the ones on market. We also find difficulties with marketing based on our competitors, since for them they are a bigger company and then their marketing base is larger than ours. But still, we also find difficulties with the outreaches, since we don't have enough resources to conduct these outreaches. Our goal is to be among the leading producers of different sanitation and hygiene products. However, this is still a dream, simply because we lack some support to push us to reach somewhere. But still, as an individual and as the enterprise, we are proud, simply because at least with the little funds that we get, I can be able to support myself and then my family. My grandmother still sees hope in me and she believes in my efforts. Special thanks to the people that have supported me through my journey to ensure that I change my life, I change my story. Therefore, I call upon everyone to join us on this journey to save the plight of the health standards among slum dwellers, because we believe that slum dwellers' lives matter. Thank you.